It is there. Okay. Then populate these guys. Catch these errors, the illegal access exception, and the other guy is already there, the target exception, right? There it is. That's catching that, and this is the other one. So he already has that in there. Add a member variable, the spelling here. That's already there. Copy the following methods from the online version of the chat. So these are the methods. Let me see if it's there. I'm sure it is. There it is. No. Here's the method. It's protected. Okay. So that's already there. Copy the execute button method that has two parameters. Okay, let's see what the parameters are. Let's see, maybe I did something. Copy the execute method. That's the guy. Okay. So he's got one over here that no parameters, right? But he's talking about the one that has two parameters. Okay, this is where I found the problem. This one is a class called class, and the other one is a boolean. So maybe he's got a third one there. Where are we? Two parameters. Input searches to all the method. It's not looking for method and say the button. Super search, the method is found. All right. So let's see if this guy's in there. Execute button method. It's in there. No, it's invoke. Okay, invoke is the method called that previous. Okay, here's the method. Right? Copy the right arrow method. Is it in there yet? It is. That's a method. Right arrow. Okay. So we're down to number 6, right? We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12. So we have way done. So modify the controller helper file and extend it from the share helper. So controller helper, we changed that, right? Remember we copied that from chapter 4? So it says implement this method called copy from session. Make sure that guy's in there. And we're looking for the controller helper. And let's see if it's there. It is. I think we're doing it right, right? On the right track. Modify the do get. Okay. Replacing the statements that add the beans to the helper session with a call to the, so it's calling the helper session. Let's see if it's true. And this one was I guess I'm on the wrong place here. Controller helper. Okay, that's right. Do get. And it modifies this guy here. I have procession right here. Okay, so we're doing okay. Any complaints? Anybody lost? Anybody not lost?
I am not lost.
You're not lost?
Yeah, of course you are.
That's right.
Of course he doesn't know. He's the only one that knows so much better than us.
No. That's not
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the other method called JSP location. All we're doing today is creating the stuff, and then tomorrow we'll go ahead and break down the code, because if we try to write the code, we'll be here until the end of the summer. I mean,
You're building the
the
code.
whole semester. Yeah, this is not a class for 6 weeks, it's impossible.
It's true.
You can't do this in 6 weeks.
We can't learn that in 2 weeks?
Or 2 weeks,
I'm
right?
joking, I'm joking.
That's what I'm thinking.
No, it should take me about 2.5
Saves me
weeks.
from the way.
So make sure the method returns a string, the method has a parameter that is a string, the method returns the full path of the JSP, let's see if all that has it there. It passes the string, returns the string, here's the string. Right? So we need to add a public method that returns the string for each button of the application. Add a public method, no name on it. So which one was the one he did? That returns a string for each button of the application. Anybody knows what was the method created?
What was
What was the
it?
question?
It says E, right? Add a public method, so the method has to be of type public, that returns a string for each button in the application. So which one was it? It returns a button.
Oh, right there. Oh,
That
that's
one
right.
has,
Yeah.
those methods, right? Button method?
Where, which one? Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, all these three.
And then
Okay,
you
so this is
return the
the edit,
JSP location.
this is confirmed, this is the process. Okay, so probably that's what it is, right? And the public, so it's not one method, it's one method per button. Right, there's one method, this is the edit method, this is a confirm method, it's doing the return. And this is the process button. And it's actually, yeah, the location of each one of those guys. All right, so another arrow there, so it's, well, yeah, it is, yeah, for each button, yeah. So it's one method per button, so he's right. All right, edit the one that we like the most, the WXML. Add the server definition and the mapping for the controller.
No, we said a servlet, so we could have made the class a servlet.
No, because he only wanted you to map controller.
Now you have to create your own
Say that's
WebSML right now.
Oh, yeah, that, yeah, you're right,
You
yeah.
have to create your own
Yeah, that,
WebSML at the very beginning of the, what was it, pages, and then right click and then,
Marcel was right about that.
It's the way I find
so you go to your NetBeans,
I go to my NetBeans,
right click on web pages.
web pages.
No, web INF.
Well, what?
I think you can do it from here though, right? Right click on web pages,
Well, change, you go to,
and
No,
then new.
evaluation?
The web XML is supposed to be in the subfolder of web INF.
Oh, the web info,
Yeah, web info.
so right click on the web info,
There,
Right click.
yeah,
new,
Oh, you probably have to
new.
create.
And you're on your own.
And where we run?
Other.
and then other.
Okay.
Oh, right there.
Others.
Oh no, you had it already in the standard. Go back.
Right here, right?
Yeah, you can do that with it. And you gotta go to the web though. Look on the other one. There you go, web.
All the way down here?
Standard
This is the
deployment,
standard,
let's
right?
know,
So now Mr. Gomez is gonna tell us, right?
What do you want to know?
yeah. You can do copy and paste, it's easier
From where?
from the website.
You think he's got it there?
Yeah, you got it.
You got it on this one, we just saw it.
On this one?
Yeah, go to the example, back. The one that says servlet mapping for,
Where? Oh, okay.
oh, it's not,
All the way down? So
All the way
just
down. Can you
Yeah,
click
this
on
one.
it?
Right here on servlet,
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is
For the
the,
enhanced controller, you need the other one.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, there's your mapping.
this is the name, the class.
We
Where's
need
your
the
map?
one for the
Oh, no,
controller.
no, no.
We need
It's
the
not
one
mapped
for
yet.
the controller.
Are you
right?
tripping?
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
another
yeah.
one.
There's
What is the other one?
Try that one for,
I think so.
for the enhanced
Oh,
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that's what.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, so this one you have the name, the parameters, and then this one is the mapping. And it should be the same, this with periods and this with the slashes, right?
Right.
Patterns, they are the same.
BOL.
Except there's just one tiny bitty little detail.
With the slash, right?
No, that, as far as your folder directory, you dropped controller edit and process as in chapter 1 folder. Whereas if you look in the mapping, there should have been a chapter 4 folder with a subfolder called enhanced where you drop.
Right, right. These are right.
Ah, yeah, we forgot about that subfolder.
Because it's gonna give you error.
So this is the guy, right?
Yeah.
Just create a folder.
Sorry?
Create a folder, it's a subfolder that says chapter 4, and then it's.
Oh, look,
No, no, no,
paste your
hold on.
stuff first. Let's finish with this file.
So.
So you have to be within the web app
Yeah,
and above the session, just,
yep.
there we go.
So I'm trying to see if you guys are paying attention. Okay, so this one only has the name and then over here the mapping, right? Which are the two things that it's asking for. Alright, so we do that, and then the other question was to create what?
A subfolder.
Chapter 4 folder,
Right here?
yeah, like under,
Under web pages,
I think if you
like,
right click web pages, new folder,
there you go.
there you
With chapter 4?
yeah. And then the subfolder of that,
Called enhanced.
Can you get back to
Come on. Capital E?
go. Chapter.
No, lowercase.
This one and that one.
Okay, enhanced, right?
So those
the
three.
website? And I think you have to
it's lowercase e.
paste, edit, confirm, and process in that folder also.
There's moving.
No, this folder, what's the name of this folder?
Enhanced.
I mean,
Lowercase
enhanced.
e.
With
Yeah.
the
Lowercase e.
small letter.
Lowercase e.
Lowercase e?
Lowercase e.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, you finish.
So it's a folder.
And then you drop your confirm,
Confirm,
edit,
edit, and
process
process.
into it.
Edit, edit. There you go.